Hello everyone, I'm Raundler and you're watching Portugal versus Argentina FIFA World Cup. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Alvarez. Otamendi. McAllister. Garnacho. Garnacho. That is good strength. Lovely feet. Alvarez. McAllister. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Ball's played through. And it's Mendes. Nuno takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Joao Felix. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Plenty waiting in the middle. And Bernardo Silva! And that would have been some goal.
Bernardo Silva just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
Alvarez. Montiel looks to the other side. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. De Paul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Joao Neves. Nuno Mendes. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. Joao Felix. Goes for a shot! Garnacho. De Paul. Montiel. Alvarez. Montiel. Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Joao Felix, and it's played forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Now that's well seen too. Vega. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Montiel. Alvarez. De Paul. Alvarez. Medina. Tagliafico. De Paul. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Paul. Portugal, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
McAllister. Alvarez. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. João Felix, head out towards the right wing. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill. This might spell danger. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can get that clear. Montiel. Portugal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Joao Felix defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice physical challenge. Romero. Montiel. Montiel carries the ball down the right. Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Very nicely done. De Paul. De Paul! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Araujo aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Araujo, gently done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes. Oh, the clearance is short. Garnacho forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Montiel moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes looking up to see who wants it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tagliafico. Romero. De Paul. Montiel. Some good work on the right flank here. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mendes, and he's certainly onside here. De Paul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garnacho. Proves too strong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he shoots! Deftly away. McAllister. Tagliafico. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. João Cancelo. Over to the left. Mendes, that's a delicate pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tagliafico. Montiel chips it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! Yeah, he's found him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And this is getting better and better. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alvarez. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Felix. Out to the left it goes. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. João Felix. Portugal with another chance from a corner. Tries to get it clear. McAllister shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico, and he goes cross-field. Alvarez. Montiel. Alvarez. Montiel. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, nice touch. McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. That's good play. João Neves. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. Tagliafico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that was very necessary. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez's cross. Danger averted for now. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Nice control. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Messi. And the shot! De Paul goes short. There are a few waiting for it. João Neves with the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. Montiel. Alvarez. Montiel. That's tidy. Montiel has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Paul moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Played towards the other side. João Felix. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Cross from Cancelo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Garnacho. And it's Messi. Tagliafico. Garnacho. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that has been cleared. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Portugal, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hoisted in. Araujo with the clearance. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. João Felix, who does have an assist to his name. That pass has been well intercepted. Otamendi. McAllister. Montiel. Alvarez. Medina. Aim forwards. Tagliafico. That's very neat. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Decent progress down the left. João Felix. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good-looking delivery. Tagliafico opts to play it back. Can he finish? Sticks it away! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So off we go once more. Alvarez. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul. Garnacho. McAllister. Oh, nice touch. And he decides to cross it. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. That's a throw. That's an excellent interception. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Alvarez. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Antonio Silva, forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, played over towards the opposite flank. Alvarez. Garnacho. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Montiel. Alvarez. Montiel. McAllister. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal are down to 10 men. What a save by Diogo Costa! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vega can get it clear. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Vega. João Felix. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. João Neves. And he thumps it clear. And that is out of play. João Neves looking for a runner. Messi. Clearly not happy with that. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Medina. Messi. Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. Medina. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Lovely feet. João Felix. Spread out to the left. João Felix! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Felix is offering a right smile there.
De Paul. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes succumbs to the pressure. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cleared away. And a play for a throw. Tagliafico. Messi. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Felix tries to clear. That's very neat. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed in again. Antonio Silva gets it away. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a throw-in. Garnacho! Garnacho! That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's nice. Tagliafico. Very nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Joao Felix. Vega. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. Nuno Mendes. Joao Felix. Tries to dink it through. It's a promising position. Garnacho. And here's Messi. Araujo. Joao Cancelo. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Paul, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Now he's off and running. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Cancelo looking to hit the byline here, showing good feet. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Alvarez. Argentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Montiel. Alvarez. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shoots! He's free, he has got space. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. A chance to play it in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Montiel gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. McAllister. Back into the middle. De Paul. Joao Felix wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Cancelo. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Garnacho takes a look up. Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Garnacho. Garnacho. He's gone backward here. Big chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Montiel demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, they could be... Oh, shooting chance! McAllister. Garnacho. And it's played forward. Joao Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Montiel. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho, played in with purpose. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. And it's McAllister. Now, can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Antonio Silva. Moved on forwards. João Neves. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva, gently done. Joao Felix. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes down, but nothing given.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Vega has been caught there, it's a foul. João Felix, Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister looks to the other side. And he's making progress on the ball. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So who's he picking out? And it's McAllister. McAllister. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes. Antonio Silva. Alvarez. Alvarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. McAllister. Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that's a fine challenge.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Mendes is fouled. It's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
McAllister. And here's Messi. And the finish! And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And it's been taken short. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. That's good play. And he's there to clear it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Otamendi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Bruno Fernandes. The Paul does really well to win the ball there. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Montiel. Mendes wins the duel this time. Joao Felix. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Tagliafico.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mendes going full tilt down the left. Oh, great run, magical! Diving header!
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
McAllister. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. Araujo. Joao Cancelo. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Alvarez. They really do have to make something of this. He has found a way through.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Alvarez. Argentina don't have many options and time is running out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Araujo. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Nuno Mendes. Joao Neves. Araujo. Joao Cancelo. McAllister. Montiel. Alvarez. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Argentina desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. That is lovely. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel. Alvarez. And here's Messi. And Messi! Mendes gets rid without sophistication. De Paul. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Joao Felix. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister forwards and with intent. So time, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Joao Neves is there, and he can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think that